Hello to all my fabulous and creative YouTubers out there. I put the Kamiku in Kamiku Designs, and I am just like surrounded with all this wire. You know why? Because I'm in here making up so many ear wires. Ugh. Yes. I love making ear wires. You know why? Because it saves money. I never go out and buy an ear wire because I have this. This is all you need to make as many ear wires as you want and as many fabulous earrings as you want, honey. Yes, and I'm showing you how. Yes. Today we're going to be making this. I call this a fancy ear wire because it's long, it's dangly, it hangs in your ear like this, and you can put a fabulous focal piece on it like this fabulous one. A fabulous focal piece, and then put on your short dress and go out and go out with your honey. Like my honey, I got a honey, he is a stud, let me tell you. Okay, and I put on my fancy earrings and I go out and I paint the town. So let me show you how to paint the town with these. Okay, stay tuned. It's Creativity TV. So before we get started, I wanted to go over what you'll need. You'll need your jewelry cutters or your wire cutters. You'll need your needle nose pliers. You'll need your wire burr. And of course your jig, your child's crayon. Been over that before. We got so many of them, I just started using them as my wire jig for earrings because they're the perfect size and just, you know, whatever you need to use. So decide on how much wire you will need. I'd say about I give myself about 4 inches to work with for this, and you may end up cutting off a lot of that, but give yourself something to work with, okay? Because you'd rather have more than enough than not enough. So take your wire and put it to the side, just like that. Yeah, but just make sure it doesn't land on anything. You know, it can stick like I just did. Anyway, okay, so you have to watch closely because I'm gonna be honest. This is really hard to capture. So just bear with me, okay? I try to show you this. You just make, the first thing you do is just bend the wire, okay? And I'll show you how to bend it. Just take your pliers, your needle nose pliers. Make sure you can see. I don't know if I'm focusing well, but I'm gonna try my best, okay? Hang in there with me, honeys. Okay, here we go. So we'll take the wire, do our first bend here. Going to be several bends to this to your wire. I may have bent this a little too much. I'm just going to trim this piece off a little. Yeah, so I don't want that to be too long here. And I don't want to bend it all the way in because this is the part that's going to catch. Okay, that's your catch. So you just kind of want to hook it just like that. See? Okay. So next step you want to do is you want to go perpendicular to your catch. Okay. And you want to take that and bend it down. Come out about that much. Bend it down. Right? Now what you want to do is you want to use this long part because so right now this is what you have. Straight, you know, you can use your fingers to straighten out your wire. That's what you know. Make sure your wire is straight. But this is what you have. You have a loop and then perpendicular to that you have a bend going down, okay? Let me give you the angles here. whichever best angle for you to see that. I hope you can see it. Okay. Okay. So your next step is you want a loop right here. So take your pliers again. Bring that wire back up. Keep your bend, but bring that wire up. And like this, take your fingers and continue the loop around your pliers with your hand. Just like that. So this is kind of what it looks like right now at this point, okay? Can you see that? So you started with this, with your bend and your wire for your catch. Then you came out perpendicular, bent the wire down, then brought the wire back up over the pliers. Okay? Now, you want to make sure that that hoop is, that bend is almost parallel to your catch. That loop is parallel to your catch. Okay? Next step, hold that loop with your pliers like this, and then bend your wire up like that. So it's like a motion with your pliers. Use your pliers for this. It's very important that you use your pliers for this particular ear wire when you're creating it. You want to keep it in there and just hold it and use your fingers to bend the wire around it and to shape your wire. So I'm up now, and this is what it looks like now. I know it looks strange, okay, but we're getting there. We're almost there. Okay. That's what you want, okay? So now it's time for my crayon, because I'm going to determine how long I want my ear wire to be, how far I want it to go to dangle in my earring. Now it can be as long as you want, as long as this end goes down beyond this end at least a 1/4 of an inch. And what I mean is, as long as this end reaches down past this catch at least a 1/4 of an inch, and you'll see what I mean. So let's go ahead. I decided that I want my ear wire to be about this long, and I do believe that my that this part will extend down beyond this catch. So I'm holding my crayon here, making sure I have my shape that I want. And I just go ahead, bend down. See, it's extended beyond my catch. I took my crayon, I put it in my wire, I held my wire with it, bent my wire around my crayon until it gave me the shape of the hook that I want for the ear, and it's extended beyond my catch at least. This is probably not a 1/4 of an inch. I would like for it to be more, but I'm gonna fix that so it will extend more, because what you may find yourself needing to do is using your fingers and straightening it out, and you will notice it's starting to look familiar, right? Have you seen these kind of ear wires before? I have. And there's only 2 more steps for you to complete this, okay? The first step, of course, is that you want to round out your wire, the part that's going into the ear with your cup burr. Just take it and put it on there and just twist it like that. Never forget this step. This step is so important because it can be so irritating avoiding this step. When people avoid this step and they do not smooth out their ear wires for the wearer, it can really irritate a person's ears, especially if they have sensitive ears. So I think that's where I want my... Okay. Now, last step, take the end and turn it up just a bit. So this is complete. The only thing you need to do now is, I want to make sure you see this motion that I'm about to do. You see our ear wire. Now this is the catch I was talking about that we created in the first step. You take this, bend it in there, and it catches. That's the catch. That's how you keep it on your ear. Now, the last thing I want to do is to show you how to get the earring on it. So what I'm going to do to show you that is take my earring off of this one. This is the earring. This is the ear wire. To put an earring on this kind of ear wire, first thing you need to do is take it off the catch. Then you have your loop for your earring that you've created at the top of your earring. Slide it on, work it around till you get to this bend that you made, right? Now you want to make sure you open that bend up. You can use your fingers. Open that bend until it folds right down in there. Then you can use your pliers to tighten it back. Or your fingers. I just wanted to use my pliers just to show you. And then you close it up. And there you have it. A fancier ear wire. Save your pennies. Save your pennies. Make it yourself. Creativity at its best. Thank you for watching.